I'm Caleb. Please like and subscribe.
Welcome back to the very first episode of
Holly
and the Bros.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah, so it says we're live on X.
I see
I'm
us,
gonna
yeah.
post.
So if you go to your profile, like the Holly and the Bros profile,
Mhm.
it is like flashing and it says live.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in a post so it gets out there because I don't know if people can even see if it shows up on their timeline.
Oh, I
We're
see
doing it differently than we've ever done it before. So we shall see what happens.
New
and
adventures.
Go from there. But
Caleb likes those.
But the thing is that there's nowhere for me to share it. Like I can't share.
you can go to, if you click on it, then you can hit the top button and then copy the
Report.
link and make a post.
Don't hit report broadcast.
Yeah, don't
I'm
report it.
How about this? I retweet yours.
Oh, that's fine too.
Fun times.
We can see what happens that way then. So yeah, we don't really know what we're doing, but we're going to try it out as we rebrand. And I've got it over here. It looks really weird because it's a little bit behind, but we're going to see what happens. So far, 6 people have seen it. So hopefully they're with us. We don't really know. But that's just kind of how we work anyways, right?
Sweet.
That's
Controlled chaos. That should be we should put that on a t-shirt.
Yes.
Control
TM.
chaos.
I like
Yeah.
What up,
So
Matt? What up, Matt?
we
Where-
have
Where are you seeing comments? I can't see Matt. I'm so
In the-
confused.
the regular spot from before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't see any of that popped up from like X yet, but we'll see if that's even a thing. I have no idea how this is going to work, but at some point we just had to go with it, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Roll
So-
the
Like
punches.
And we missed last week, which felt really odd. It didn't really feel odd the day of. I was kind of like, oh, we get vacation. But then like the next day I was like, something was missing from my
Yeah.
life. So welcome back, guys. It's good to see all of you again. Let's talk about real life. How's everybody's real life been?
Busy.
Real.
Real
Yeah.
busy.
I take that answer from Greg to mean that he's probably been just sleeping for the last 7 days.
Wow. That's
No, not 7. No, but I have been playing 7 Days to Die on the PC.
Oh,
So I've been
are
playing
you
a lot of
dead
that.
yet?
I died 14 times.
All right. Is that good?
I was talking to somebody today, as a matter of fact, and it was like, isn't it weird that we're so busy all the time? Because every week I'm like, oh, this week won't be so bad. And then I get through that week and I go, what happened? Like, it was like complete chaos and I got zero rest. And it just seems like it just keeps going.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that this week will be different, but I doubt it will be. I don't know.
Wow.
It's
Yeah,
a nice
I've had a lot
fall
of
weather
family
going
stuff.
on.
You have a family, Greg?
Yeah. I got
Whoa.
3 kids
What?
and a wife.
Since
And a
when?
And a wife.
Oh, yeah, and a
I
wife,
love
too.
how she's like forefront in all of that. No, it's it's been one of those deals too. Like we had Royals playoff baseball to watch for a while.
Yeah.
So I have my Drexel Bobcats hat on, but it's like the Detroit Tigers logo because I'm rooting for the underdog. And so I'm rooting for Detroit, even though I don't really like Detroit. Sorry for anybody that does. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but the Royals lost to the dreaded Yankees.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it. Well, I do know how I feel about that, but I have to censor my words.
We just go on to tell you that Josh is a sports troll. Like
Yeah.
he's such a troll. He even got like Rude Rob. There's this
Yeah,
guy,
Rude Rob, man.
Rude Rod. He was something else. And Josh is like trolling. It's the funniest thing to watch. And then I cannot not get involved.
Yeah.
And so like I'll say something and then Rob was like, I think he was pretty mean to me at the end, but
He
I'm
was.
like, oh, rude Rob, calm down. And then sent a gif. But that was pretty funny. But
Well,
you are
his whole. I am kind of a troll when it comes to sports. It was fun. But what was hilarious to me about Rude Rob was he comes at me and was basically like, you can keep your opinions to yourself. And I was like, the whole point of X is to share your thoughts and opinions.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Right?
understand where you're coming from, Rob.
well,
Yeah, he
the
could have
thing
just
is,
kept that to himself.
exactly. That's what and so I got involved by sending a meme of a pot and a kettle.
Yeah, I saw that.
He got mad at me.
Yeah, he did.
Rude Rob. We still like you, Rude Rob.
Yeah, we still like you, Rude Rob. We haven't graduated to the love part of it yet, but it's just funny though because there's something inherently wrong with the way people talk to one another on X because it's like I'm going to say whatever I want because I'll never have to see you and there's no repercussion for anything that I might put out there. And so when somebody like comments back, then people lose their mind. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's insane because I'm the guy that I'll throw a comment out there, and when somebody responds to it, I feel like it's more of a conversation. So I will respond to that. And then most of the time at that point in the conversation, nobody ever knows what to do. And so they just get super angry and start like yelling, however you do that on X. But
all caps.
yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I don't really mean to be a troll, but when you say really dumb things, I'm that guy in life that's going to call you out on those dumb things. I mean, you can ask my wife. It happens a lot, and she laughs about it. But yeah, Holly's nursing a cold. So
bad.
if I cross a line when it comes to trolling sports people, somebody slap me on the hand. I'll try to do better.
The best part about it, because I think it's hilarious, but the best part about it is I can bet money they do think that it might be a girl behind that. So that
probably
they're like, this Holly, like I just know
what a witch.
What a, she doesn't even know what she's talking about.
Yeah, girls don't know sports. Yeah.
Right.
No, I hadn't thought about that. Then you and I kind of talked about it. What was it earlier this week or something? To the fact of, well, it's still me, but I think people that don't know anything about us, they're kind of like, oh. And here's another thing too that I wasn't expecting when we changed the name and the branding of the podcast was we get a lot more interaction now on X. Because I think there was something to it. Like there was people that were looking at that and they're like, crypto, Well, it's just one of the many things we talk about. And some weeks we don't even talk about it at all. But now that name has changed, it's kind of probably 2 or 3 different things. But one, I think a lot of people think they're talking to a girl. And so for some people out there, it might be the only girl they talk to that week.
Rude Rob.
Yeah, Rude Rob. Rude Rob. Sorry, Rude Rob. I mean, really, I'm not sorry, but I don't want to be mean. I'm working on that. Okay. But also it's like, I think just there's something different where people are actually kind of interacting now. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the color scheme, Holly. Might be the color scheme.
Well, I mean, and there are still a whole, huge amount of people who are afraid or think crypto is a scam. And so it's an automatic no for some people when they see crypto. And I mean, we like to talk about crypto, but we like to, talk about a whole lot of like wide spectrum of stuff. So I just feel like the name change was probably the best thing we could have done because it's not solely just crypto. And I feel like having that in your name kind of is like subjects you to that. So,
well, I mean, think of it right now. Right now, we have 50 people watching us live. Since we went live, that's more than we've had at any one given time. So that in itself is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But Caleb, do you want to tell a story about having crypto in your name, or do you want to like not talk about that?
We'll leave that alone.
You want me to tell the story?
What?
Wait, what are happening?
No, I don't care. Whatever.
That's up to you, bud.
Come on.
If it's up to me, I think we got to tell the story. We'll redact the names.
Caleb said.
Make up different names. That would be fun.
You
Well,
can tell a story, Josh.
I don't actually remember what her name is, so I can't. If I
Susan.
might
Her name's
actually.
Susan.
It's what?
Susan.
Susan. We'll call this person Susan. So,
Susan?
do you want to tell the story, Caleb, or do you want me
I do
to?
not. No. My contract is my segment only.
Do you want? Is it okay if I tell the story? You're gonna be
I don't
mad.
care. Sure, go ahead.
So you gotta hear this story.
Okay.
All right. We will call this person Susan. Hopefully, that's not a real name. I don't remember what her name was.
Oh gosh, was it?
Caleb
Susan?
doesn't either. I can see
I
Caleb doesn't
know
remember
what
what
her
her
name
name
is.
is.
Oh,
Anyways,
No, the only reason Susan is someone I know, but it's not that person.
Okay.
all right. Here's the story, and I'm going to try to do this and not embarrass Caleb, but I think I can't help myself.
Okay.
I'm just gonna drink my
Caleb is a single man, right?
Yes.
Very attractive, just well-spoken, intelligent,
Yeah.
funny single man. So, with that being said, every once in a while he goes out on dates. Okay?
Not very often.
Not very often, but he went out on a date with Susan. Susan.
Destiny.
She might actually be watching this because, all right, I gotta be nice. I have to be nice. Be
Okay,
nice, Josh.
tell
Be
the
nice.
story.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm
So
on the edge of
they
my
go out for, I don't know, once or twice, Caleb. Is that right?
Yeah, something
Okay.
like that. Yeah.
And it's not love at first sight, but it's not bad. Like they're enjoying each other's company.
enough for a second date.
Enough for at least that, right? And so it's a good time. And then Caleb tells her that he's on a podcast. And she thinks that's awesome. Until she found out the name of the podcast. And then instantly, right, Caleb? Instantly turned completely psycho and started yelling at him and screaming at him because
What the?
she thought he was a scammer and he was after her money because of that and this and crypto and all this other stuff.
Stop it right now.
It got so bad.
Yeah.
Caleb had to like block her.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
It was
What?
weird.
Was she
Super.
What?
Yeah. So let's just say they don't date anymore.
Because of we had crypto in our name.
Mhm.
She thought I was
really,
going to take her
like, she
money.
didn't
I
do
wish
her
that
own
would've been
research
recorded.
and watch it and see like it literally had one,
Oh, she did some research, but we're not going to go into some of the comments that she had about what she thought about the
Oh,
podcast.
yeah, we can't say that live.
Ghost
No,
says stay off
What?
Tinder, Caleb.
yeah, go stay off Tinder, Caleb. No, she kind of twisted the whole thing around like if you had anything to do with that whatsoever, then you were a bad person and you were like trying to scam people and all that. I mean, it got really bad to where Caleb had to block her. She'll probably end up
Wow.
watching this and then try to like find. She doesn't know where
thanks,
you live,
Josh.
does she, Caleb?
When was
oh my
this?
gosh, is she gonna start drama on
When?
X? She
Yeah,
gonna
maybe.
Like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago.
Oh,
holy
you should have.
crap.
You didn't tell her. But wait, we're rebranding. You didn't mention that.
I think
Doesn't
it got
matter.
so psycho so
doesn't matter.
quickly.
No, that was your sign.
Holy crap.
It
Yeah.
got so psycho so quickly that I don't think there was any chance of any of that stuff. It was more of, I got to block her and I got to get the hell away from this chick. So,
Wow.
It's an
yeah.
adventure.
So, to bring it all back around, yes, I do think the brand change was a good idea because Susan,
Love life.
yeah,
Yeah.
for Caleb's love life alone, so we can all get together and party at his wedding for his love life. Like, Susan wasn't a fan of the name, okay?
Wow.
Susan.
Wedding.
Yeah, so sorry, Susan, you missed out on a good dude, all because you're psycho.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna be any meaner than I already have. I feel like I've embarrassed Caleb enough.
Crazy town.
Pretty
But I
Good
do want to
story.
touch base on
What is the
another.
best story, though?
What's that?
That is one of the like best stories to tell.
Yeah, especially if you know Caleb, right?
Right.
Like you would. Caleb is not the guy that is going to scam anyone out of anything. He's going to give you the shirt off his back if you need it.
no,
And
is it
Susan lost it.
I understand.
If you what?
I said, now if it was Greg, I totally
Oh
understand.
yeah, we'll just take Greg off the screen.
Caleb, out of all four of us,
Just like
Oh,
we'll just
wow.
see, we just got rid of him.
There we
he's
go.
gone.
But
Oh, that's
Family.
So
I'm just-
speaking, yeah, but I'm not Greg.
No,
Holly's kidding, but I'm not.
stop it.
I'll be the voice in the background.
Greg knows I love him. No, but
Yes,
speaking
I
of
do.
the name change too, so one of the things that we didn't really explain to people why we or how we came up with the new name, and apparently through a few small conversations, maybe we should, because I just want to throw it out there that the reason we came up with Holly and the Bros is because we didn't want to completely lose our identity of what we had done over 100+ episodes,
Yes.
right?
Correct.
And anything else that kind of sounded like, well, Holly and the Bros didn't have a ring to it. Like it all,
What do you mean?
yeah.
When you
Well,
say it doesn't have a ring to it.
well,
It did.
like the
Can't
Bros
elaborate?
and the Holly Girl, and it's too long, and all these different things. And it was just weird. So
Oh,
coming back around, that's how we came to the name. There's no other hidden agenda to it. There's nothing else out
I
there.
do have to add, it is all about me.
Well,
yeah.
that's
No.
what a few people were worried about.
That's what Ghost said.
Like
That's what
Holly
Ghost
was
said in the
taking
comments.
over. And I just wanted to clear the air that I think it was actually us that came up with the idea because it just sounded good.
Yeah.
It
And-
was. I didn't even
Yeah.
have. It was. You guys came up with it, and then Rudy actually had said, "Oh, Holly
Yeah.
and the Bros sounds good." And
Can't
so
believe you said that.
I actually had a totally different name, you guys, but it kind of had a X-rated tone to it, so we said.
Okay.
Whoa.
So it didn't have an X-rated tone to it, but somebody, I don't remember who that was, in the comments.
Oh, Joker.
Oh yeah, it was Joker.
Yeah.
I can't even remember his real name, but he's got the Joker profile picture.
Just say
Okay.
Susan. That's all
It's
right.
SFM
Susan.
Joker. Was
Okay.
his- Mhm.
Well, he said that, yeah, that he thought it sounded like a porno, and
yeah.
so then we were like, oh, wait a second. And then a couple other people thought the exact same thing.
Mhm.
And so we decided that we would
He
just
did
go
it
with,
for me, and I was like, no.
yeah, after that, it was like, we can't do it. Like, we
Yes.
have to change it.
It was going to be, Ghost is asking, it was going to be 3 bros and 1 Holly girl. Now think about
Yeah.
it. Now that they said, that Joker came out and said it sounded like a porno. And when you think about it, yes, it does. But that is the furthest thing
Yeah.
from my mind when I came up with that name.
None of
I
us were
thought about it
thinking
once,
that
I'll be honest.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and also too, like when I was behind the scenes talking to people in real life, and it was like, "Hey, this is what we're thinking." I had 2 people that I highly respect finish the sentence, and they thought it was going to be 3 bros and a hoe, and I was like,
Oh,
"Whoa!" Like, okay, we're gonna have to redo this. So this is what we came up with. It's really no
That
more
was Matt's
deeper than
idea.
that. So,
Matt's idea.
Oh,
Oh,
He's the
rapper.
ho-ho. Yeah.
Oh.
but
rapper.
how nuts was it though that before we told anybody what her name was, it like Rudy actually put it in the
That's
comments of the
right.
podcast?
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
didn't say anything, because I didn't even know at that
Surprise!
comment didn't tell me that we're changing it. But yeah, Rudy came up. She had the same thought, I guess you guys did. So
Well, speaking of Rudy, so hurricanes,
yes, we
and
did.
she's safe, and she got power. I saw,
Yes, she got power.
but we got to talk about something else when it comes to hurricanes: the weather, men and women. Have you guys seen some of these videos of them standing out in the rain with like 100-mile-an-hour wind? I think it was Anderson Cooper got smacked in the face by debris. Guys, how insane is this? Why do they think that they have to stand outside to report on a hurricane? It's like, dude, we believe you. It's raining outside.
Yeah. A webcam.
I
would've been
am
fine.
convinced
Yeah,
it
webcam,
has to
yeah.
be they have to do it for like the entertainment purposes of it, because there's no reason I need to watch the news to say, oh, it's raining outside, it's really bad, here's the pictures or whatever, when they have cameras everywhere that they could use. They don't need a person to tell me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I believe you. I mean, just show the video, but we don't need a commentator out there telling us what's going on. It's like endangering their lives for
Yeah,
this. It's
yeah.
crazy to me.
Well, who's the person that thinks it's a good idea? Like somebody is literally going, I don't understand about the weather, so we want to get ratings. Go stand outside in this crazy hurricane thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like that's fine. But and then they say yes. Like, Holly, if you said, Josh, we need you to go stand outside in a hurricane and report on the weather,
Mm-hmm.
well, we're gonna have some words that we probably can't say, on the
Yeah.
podcast. But no, they just say, sure, I'll do that, and then they get smacked with things. So I just think it's insane. I just had to bring that up. I saw a couple of videos. I thought it was kind of funny, but
It's I would be like, I'm out of here. I guess they sign up for that though. They know what they're getting into.
Yeah, true.
I
do
mean,
you think they tell them that in
That's-
meteorology school?
yeah. I mean, they see it on TV, Josh, and say, I want to do that.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah.
hit in the face with a fish.
So maybe,
With a P.
With a fish.
maybe then the weather people aren't the smartest people out there. I don't know. They're telling everyone
have
to
you seen
evacuate.
Anchorman?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have. It's pretty
mean,
funny, by
They
the way.
read from a
too.
teleprompt.
What?
Exactly what it says.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They're evacuating people all over the place, and then you got like 4 or 5 weathermen just standing outside in it. It just seems insane to me. I don't know. Had to throw that out there. So,
Computer stuff going crazy. Did you guys hear that?
no.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
You want to hear something funny though?
always.
So
Yeah.
so for those of you that don't know, I'm an associate pastor at a church, and today I actually had to give the sermon. And I don't know if Caleb could hear it or not. Could you hear it, Caleb? You know what I'm about to say?
Music or whatever. Yeah.
So I don't know. I probably only up there for like 10 minutes, and then all of a sudden this music just starts playing. And I'm like, looking around. And I have
Heavenly music?
It was kind of
no, it was. I still
It was
have
like harps
no
and
idea
stuff.
where
It
it
was
came
weird.
from. The AV guy's up in the booth going, I don't know. Like, I don't know where it's coming from. It was weird. It was very weird. I gotta go
Wow.
back and watch it though and see if you can hear it on the YouTube
I want to know
part
what
of it.
kind of music was it, like hip hop and
No, it kind of sounded like a harp.
Yeah, it's like harp music. It's like an angel
It
music.
was God.
yeah.
Some of the people in the congregation thought I had done that as part of the sermon. I was like, no, because I actually stopped in the middle of it and made a joke about it. I was like, do you guys hear that, or is that just me?
Oh.
And everybody's like, no, we hear it. So it was just
The
interesting.
angels were singing their song, Josh.
I do want to let everybody know who is watching on X and YouTube that Rudy, people from the Zach community are helping Rudy for all the damage that she has. She does have quite a bit of damage to her walls, her floors, her washer and dryer. We're under 3 feet of water. Like, it's not good.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot of repairs that need to happen. So if you go to my profile, I retweeted Rachel's tweet, and it comes with the wallet that you can send it to. They're just trying to get, help her out. And so just wanted to put that out there because it was pretty bad. So
speaking of helping people out, excuse me, a couple of weeks ago, we had said that we knew a few people that kind of could use a little bit of assistance.
yeah.
And actually had some people reach out and were able to send some money to some guys this week, as a matter of fact. So kudos to you guys out there that care about other people. I know sometimes this space can be a little bit weird and it's like, am I being scammed or this or that? But it's pretty awesome when people care enough about one another that they will actually give their hard-earned money to those people in times of need. So I just want to say kudos. I just think the community is awesome. The coolest thing, and we've said this many, many times, is the fact that by doing this, we have met some of the most amazing people, and they prove it week in and week out. And I love it. And just thank you. Just want to say thank you. So, all right, let's get into the NFL.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So, couple things on the NFL. Have you guys noticed how many like superstars are getting hurt all the time? Like, we had a couple go out today with concussions or hamstrings and this and that. is it more than it normally is? Or is this something that we're just being able to see more because of fantasy football? Or do you think there's something to like the preseason not being as long? What's your guys' thoughts on that? Or do you have a thought on that? Because there's big name guys just keep going down.
Yeah.
I think part of it is preseason because I don't think they practice as hard as they used to.
No, and
I think they use the first.
A lot of them don't play during preseason.
Yeah, and I think their preseason more the first couple of weeks of the regular season, really. So they're still getting into the football shape.
I know that's how Andy Reid does it with KC. A lot of times, that first week or two is just kind of the warm up. I mean, they're trying to win the games, but they're not putting guys out there that just they're not ready for that many snaps. I don't know if you look at some people's fantasy football rosters, it ain't good. Like last week, I had to play with 9 people that were either on bye week or hurt. Yeah, I lost by 1.
9? Good gosh.
This is a different league, Holly.
Oh,
this is not our league.
Is that the one Holly?
I'm just good. My team is. So far I don't have. Cup was the only one for me that he went down with injury, but he's coming back next week, and so
that's good.
Yep, I'm so comfy with my team. I like them. My backup good.
You think the Rams would trade the Chiefs Cooper Kupp?
I would be. Well, no, I should say I wouldn't be surprised if he leaves after this year and goes somewhere else.
So why not trade him to the Chiefs this year? We need somebody this year.
Yeah, you guys. I know the Chiefs barely like squeak these out somehow, but they're not looking great.
No.
Yeah,
it's really weird.
Well, but it's also you got to remember our number 1 running back is down. Our top 2 wide receivers are out.
Yeah.
I mean, we're basically starting Juju Smith-Schuster and a rookie. But last week, this is just kind of funny, not because it's Chiefs, but Patrick Mahomes completed passes to like 7 different guys. One of them was cut by New England. One of them was cut by the Jets. One of them is a backup tight end. One of them is a rookie.
Oh my God.
One of them is a second-string running back. And, I mean, all these different things. The only one that like has name value would be Travis Kelce, and Juju had more yards than Travis Kelce did. It's just insane how they keep going through there.
Yeah.
So as long as they can catch a ball, is what you're saying.
If they can
basically,
if they can catch a ball,
if they can get open and catch a ball,
right?
But speaking of NFL, we did decide to do something. So by taking last week off, it kind of messed up our pick'em segment, right? Yeah. So we were already a week behind because we do this on Sundays. So we're going to trash the pick'em segment. Okay, it's all right. I was up by 5 games. I was probably going to win, so it's cool.
Wow.
But part of that segment was to get community.
He's a 49er.
Yeah.
I don't know. But part of that segment was to get the community involved and to possibly be able to do a giveaway at the end if the community won. But so since we are trashing the segment, then what we've decided to do is, and you will see tomorrow on X, the how to get signed up for this. But next week on the podcast, we are going to give someone $100. Now, I'm going to let them choose. If they want $100 of Cash App, that's cool. Or they want $100 in Solana, that's cool. It doesn't matter to me. But pay attention. Tomorrow, you'll get the information on what you have to do to be a part of that. And then one person is going to win $100 either via Cash App or Solana. So good luck to you guys. We love doing giveaways,
Favorite.
Yeah. Oh, let's play the jingle.
It's giveaway time. It's giveaway time.
It's giveaway time.
Giveaway time is my favorite.
Yay.
Holly at the end of that is my favorite.
Even get it right today. I can't it's bad. It's terrible. You know what? If we hadn't skipped last week, I think I would have skipped this week. But I was really excited about our first live on X. So I'm like, let's do it. Just took me about 2 hours to get ready, but it's all good.
Yeah, it's been weird though, right? Like part of the title says migraines because I don't know, I'm not very creative. I couldn't think of anything else to put up there, but like I've been dealing with a
You could just
migraine
put
for the last
Susan.
4 days. I should have, but I didn't know we were going to tell that
That's
story.
true.
I'll go back and change it.
Oh, you should.
I
Yeah.
should.
You
There's
But-
no Karen.
Yeesh.
Real life sometimes gets in the way, and we've been dealing with some sickness and just different things like that, and it's been a little bit insane. But
Yeah.
I'm glad you came today, Ollie, because I don't know. Like I said, I didn't miss it in the moment, but the whole week seemed off because I didn't get to hang out with you guys. So I'm
Yeah.
glad that we are back, and I'm glad that we're doing what makes us happy. But
That's
with
all.
that, with Holly not feeling well, we are going to push the debut of her new segment to next week
Yes.
because she can't really talk for more than like 10 seconds at a time without coughing.
It gets bad. So
Yeah.
Dude,
Don't
like
make her
these
laugh
segments-
either.
no, the laughing is the worst part.
Last thing before we get to Caleb's choice.
Yes.
Have you guys seen Fortnitemares yet?
What?
Yeah, I was playing it.
Fortnitemares.
Mhm.
No.
Nightmares.
Yeah, so it's like I've yet to play it because I've been so busy, but it is Fortnite, but it's all like Halloween themed, and there's chainsaws and brooms and all these different
Ooh.
things.
Yes.
Is
The
Mike D
first-
playing it right now?
No, or it's football.
Oh,
Wait.
okay.
Or screen football thing going on because.
There you go.
Ah,
You have me
Football
a
people.
chainsaw.
yeah.
But
I
no,
don't-
playing it earlier today, and the chainsaw is ridiculous. Like you can travel super far with it and fast, but I feel like it's super powerful if you can hit the person.
if you can
I-
actually control it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so- yeah, but I love it. The broom is my favorite, but I seem to never find one
Hmm.
because because the jetpack is ultimately like my best travel, but the broom is just
Yeah.
fun. And I don't know
Can
why.
you still do loops like you could last year with the broom?
Yes.
Okay.
No. You know what? I
No?
don't. That's a lie because like when you first take off, you do a loop,
Okay.
fly up.
Oh,
Yeah, some of
I
that
remember
stuff.
the brooms.
Yeah, not all of it's new, but it looks like they have some jump scares built into the game now. I know whenever you can go and see the Saul guy, I don't remember what his name is,
those
Billy
are-
or whatever.
Billy. Yeah.
Yeah, you can like talk to him on the TV and then he'll chase you.
Oh.
Yeah,
No, that's
yeah,
like these little Billies on a bicycle thing or a tricycle. And
tricycle.
throw them out and they blow up. But
Huh.
it warns you so you can get out of the way before it actually hurts you. Like it, I don't know. I don't think those are really cool.
Yeah.
I did
It's and it seems like some of their best weapons that they come up with too, they end up having to morph them down because they
Yes.
don't I don't know, at some point it's just like they can't they're too powerful. Like if you get that, you win the game type thing.
Well, I mean, like the Iron Man hands, those hit so hard at first, and now they really like slowed that down.
Yeah,
And-
there's been a couple of them like that, like the fist that you used to be able to like travel with in the past with the like I'd punch people, like punch the ground, and the samurai sword and things like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes those got a little bit out of control, but I'm looking through the football scores that we do on every Sunday. I don't really see anything that surprises me. The Bucks and the Saints are in a really close game. The Texans are putting it to the Patriots.
Yeah.
The Eagles are actually beating the Browns. The Ravens Commanders game is pretty good, 7 points.
Yeah.
The Packers are killing the Cardinals, Holly. I know you're not a Cardinals fan, but you might have some sad people. Yeah, 31-13.
Oh, I was going to call it something.
Yeah.
Is BYU that good, or is Arizona having a problem yesterday?
Honestly, I think they were having problems.
Okay.
We have the talent. There is no doubt about that. It's just putting it together. I think that the person calling the plays isn't doing the greatest job.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
That was
But
a super nice way of putting that.
yeah.
I would have called him an idiot.
Yeah. I mean, it really is. He did really well against Utah when he called it against them. And then
Yeah.
it just kind of from there, it was like that was his time to shine. And he did. And then he lost his steam. So,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Is it because of the lay?
No. Didn't you see the BYU coach was also wearing, because they're big on Samoas too.
I didn't
So-
watch it.
Oh, well, it wasn't. It was kind of sad. But BYU, I wouldn't say that they're great by any means. I don't know if they're even like deserving of what they're ranked currently. But
Gotcha. Okay.
Do you
I
think
was flipping
that
through there and I saw the score and I was like, oh, but I didn't know.
yeah,
what was
I
going
mean,
on.
I really think that we could have beat them just because they were playing kind of a similar game as Utah was. And then it just, there was missed tackles everywhere on the defense. And then Noah Fafita, I think, had 3 interceptions. So,
yeah.
Okay.
So no college football playoff for Arizona.
I think we'll make a bowl game. But no playoff, no.
You think Mizzou will make college playoff this year?
I do. I think it was a fluke last week. Honestly, they lost. That wasn't supposed to happen. But then, I mean, look at Alabama and Vanderbilt. Who would have thought, right?
Well, we have Auburn next week and then Alabama the following week. We have to win both of those, I think.
Yeah, that's going to be
because we still have to play Tennessee.
But that'll kind of show you whether or not they're contenders. So,
yeah, they're probably going to get us all. They'll probably blow out Auburn, get me all hyped, and then lay an egg in Alabama and crush myself.
I don't know. Bama's been,
they've been struggling.
They have been struggling. Even this past game that they won, yesterday? Was it yesterday or Friday? I think it was yesterday morning.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just looked, they were beating them, but they just didn't look good.
No, and it was, I don't, you think that's all coaching? You think that's all because Nick Saban's not there?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I don't either, but I can't put my finger on it. There's just something missing. I'm not sure what it is, but.
I mean, here's the thing is with the transfer portal, I think it really has affected teams on every level just because the way, you play in Arizona is not the same way you're going to go play in Washington. And then finding that sync with your teammates, there's always that adjustment. And I think that's what is happening to a lot of these teams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, going to battle with your teammates is something that is huge in sports, right? And then to do it year in and year out to where these guys inside and out, you're going to lose some of that whenever guys are only there for a season, or in the case of the guy at UNLV decided to leave. I'm not saying he's in the wrong because they promised him something, they didn't give it to him, but that's just different now. And I'm afraid it's not going to be different in a good way, but
I agree.
We shall see.
Yeah.
Well, anything else before we let Caleb blow our minds with, No? Everybody says no? Okay.
It's time for Caleb's Choice.
His choice.
His rules.
Oh.
Wow.
That was
fancy.
Benji just reminded me that I got first place yesterday in poker, in the G5 poker.
Oh, awesome. Congratulations.
Gorillas.
Nice.
I did.
Yes.
They're not happy for you, Holly. They're not. They just are pretending.
I'm happy. I am so happy because I was like, is this going to be my first win? And it sure was. I was
nice.
Yes.
First win ever?
That's awesome.
I think that was my first place ever. Yeah.
Really?
My dog's over here stretching behind me.
And I've gotten close many
I've
times.
seen you get close.
I got second, I think, in with the Gorillas as well. But I have yet to win on the Zach side, the Zach tournaments. One day I'm coming. Now that I got my first one out of the way, I'm like, okay, I could do this again.
That's
Club
awesome.
GG has chosen you now.
You're the chosen one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Club GG.
This is your month.
So bad.
Making me work because they were like betting on everything, and I'm like, okay, is this my should I do this? And I was so nervous like the entire time.
It gets pretty intense.
Yeah, it does.
All right. First question for today.
That was Caleb's way of saying, guys, shut up so I can ask my question.
Smart.
Wow.
What are the top 5 grossing SNL alumni in the box office? Like the movies. Who are the top 5?
Actors or actresses or movies?
The actor.
Yeah.
The actor in the movie. So basically.
Top 5?
Yeah.
Adam Sandler's number 1.
No, he's not. He's
I
number
bet,
3.
What?
I bet Mike Myers is number 1.
Oh,
So
my.
Adam Sandler's number 3. He's made $2.8 billion.
Damn.
Myers is number 4, 2.9 million or 2.09 billion. Will is number 2, 2.8 billion.
Chevy Chase.
No, close. So we need 1 and 5.
David Spade.
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray's number 5,
Bill.
1.9 billion.
Billion? Bill Murray with a B? Billion?
That's
He
crazy.
did 38 films.
We're missing someone obvious, aren't we?
Yeah, number 1.
Dan
Is it a
Aykroyd.
lady?
Oh,
No.
Steve Martin.
No. It's a good one, but no.
Is it Chris Farley?
No.
He doesn't seem like he was around long enough.
He's done 46 films.
46.
What? How can we not think of this person?
Tina Fey? No.
Oh, I was gonna say,
No.
is it a female?
It's male.
It is.
It's male.
Male.
Dave
It's not-
Chappelle?
Not Dave Chappelle.
I don't know. Matt said Bill Murray.
Close.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. Yep.
Eddie Murphy.
Really?
I was done that many?
$3.5 billion.
Wow.
Box office sales.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
I didn't
Even
guess
if
it.
I thought of him.
I can't think of any Eddie Murphy movies that would have gotten to the billions. I mean, I know it's combined, but I guess he just did a lot.
He did a lot.
Shrek.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I thought Mike
Beverly Hills
Myers.
Cop and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a lot.
Wow.
Which one is your favorite out of all those guys?
Will Ferrell.
Really?
Adam.
Oh,
Sandler.
Adam Sandler. Yeah. I like Adam Sandler more than Will Ferrell by a lot, actually.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, I think I do too.
Yeah.
I think so. Adam rules. The rest of that list is stupid, Caleb.
Hey, go
Alright.
watch his new movie,
Hey.
the one where he's an astronaut. It's
I haven't seen that
weird.
one. Is it
It's
weird?
weird. So bad, so weird that you can't stop watching it. And it's good.
Mm.
All
I
right.
don't think I've even seen a preview of it.
It's on Netflix only.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can't remember
All
the
those
name of
movies
it,
are
but
right now.
it's odd.
All right. Number 2. How do you feel about Elon's robots and would you buy one?
Oh, I'm so excited that you mentioned this one.
Go
No.
ahead, Holly.
No.
Yeah.
Here's my thing is, okay, I get the coolness of them, whatever. But $30,000 for a robot to to clean? I mean, no. And the one thing is, fine, you want a robot, right? Like, okay, but why do you want a robot dog or cat? Why? I don't get
I
that.
don't want one.
I feel like you're taking away from actual people who need animals, or the animals need people. You're gonna get a robotic one?
You
That's
gotta clean up
weird.
after it.
Benji, you gotta put Benji's comment up there.
Hmm.
It's cheaper than a real wife.
He persuaded me. Yeah, I
Minge?
think you're right. Pros and cons.
So, Holly, is it more the money for you? Like, if it was cheaper, would you get one?
No, because I don't understand. I don't.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't get one.
No, I mean, how lazy are we going to be if you get a robot to clean your house?
Oh, I would be down for that.
No, I mean,
What if it's a better cook than your wife?
it probably is.
No.
I know it's
Not
probably.
Greg
Better than
would.
Shauna.
Kiss her butt, Greg. Kiss her butt.
I can't go on that one. Yeah.
I mean, the cool factor, maybe not. I mean, not for me. For me, I just can't wrap my brain around it, which is so crazy because I work in AI. Like, you would think that I would be pro, but I'm not. I just think it's weird. But
I think it's cool, but I would wait maybe a year or two, let everybody else test them out, and
For what?
see what happens.
Malfunction?
Yeah, you've seen them. You've seen the movies. Let other people test them out.
What do they run off of? Do they run off like Wi-Fi, or how do they get their?
Probably.
Right.
So
I think some of it is
Or
they learn
cellular.
as they go too.
Well,
does
yes,
the
there's a
satellites go down, or they shut
definitely
off?
a learning module in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like Seven said in the comments, like then you get one and then the new one comes out. I mean, aren't we on like iPhone 17 now?
Well, and that's the thing because their software will constantly have to
Keep
be
updating.
upgraded
Skynet.
all the time, and like
Skynet, yeah.
the barriers you would have to put around it so that it doesn't do certain things, like bad
Well-
things. Like I just
Right.
Here-
don't know.
Here's
I
the
Like iRobot, where
Yeah,
they were all
iRobot,
good
yeah.
until like there was that one that went bad.
Yeah.
here's the creepy part though. He says it. What they said, what can it do? And he said, well, anything you want it to. And the guy said, anything? And he goes, yeah, anything.
that's scary.
It ain't gonna get to be very much longer to where there's not going to be much human interaction in the world. Like people are going to use these robots for everything, and I'll just leave it at that. But
And yeah,
We robot.
Matt is right. He called it We Robot.
mhm.
You know what? Here's the thing: is I watched that. Like I watched I don't know what it was by Tesla. Like, and they came out with the cyber cabs. By 2026, he said he wants to start production on those, and they're going to be under $30,000. They're going to be
That's
and
pretty cheap.
like it kind of sounds crazy to me because it's like, oh, it's going to be like a taxi cab for you. You can just tell it to go and drop you off places, and they want to turn the parking lots into parks. But where is your cab gonna park?
Well, that's what he was saying though,
Orbit.
was like if you buy this, like you can be able to put your Tesla into taxi mode too. So
Mhm.
you go to work in it, and then it's driving around the rest of the day, and then it comes, picks you up, and takes you home, and it parks in the garage. It basically is on the road all day long, is what
Mhm.
he's thinking. But then you got wear and tear. But it would be kind of cool if your car was making you money while you were working.
Oh, 100%.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
his
just-
thought process, as long as they're not parked, they don't need these gigantic parking lots in the cities, and they
Right.
could have more green spaces, is what he was saying. But
I just feel like 2026 is a little too soon, given that we have a company called Waymo, and that is like that. It's a driverless taxi cab.
Mhm.
And so, people still take them. They take them all the time here in Phoenix. And so that's all fine and well, but when it goes wrong, it goes really wrong. And there's been times, I mean, we've seen on the news that it's driving the wrong way down the freeway, or there was construction and it got confused and took like a wrong turn and messed up
off
their
a bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like in order for these, and somehow they've got to get all of them to talk to each other.
Mhm.
That's going to be the interesting part that I'm actually really excited for, is how they're going to communicate with each other to know to do certain things. So I just think that 2026 is a little like
Ambitious.
Pushing it.
Too soon. Yeah.
It's just going to be super weird to when that's the norm, right? Because like you guys may not be old enough, but I can remember when cell phones were not the norm. And then all of a sudden people would have them, and now everyone has one, right?
Mhm.
I think that's where we're headed with these robots. It's going to be really weird in the beginning, and then eventually one day everyone's going to have one. And if
Oh,
you
it's-
don't
yeah.
have one, then you're going to be weird. Or if you get the Android version, then you're going to be the weird guy.
Ooh, I'm going to get the Android version.
Says Greg.
Hey, I
Well,
know.
I mean,
Yeah,
like, it's
right
like
in your window.
Tesla has this prompt called summon, and so you can summon your car to come to you, like
Mhm.
pull out of the parking spot. So I have a coworker that actually did that, and it hit another car coming out. It just
Oh.
like made a hard turn, and it hit it. The lady was like a Karen, big. She was
Or a
pissed.
Susan.
She did not understand why he would do that, not driving his car. Why are you letting software? She was so pissed off. But it ended up like just
Wow.
to get his car fixed, he didn't have his car for a month.
Oh wow.
A month. So I'm not ready for electric yet. I'm scared.
Yeah. I know a lot of people do use the electric that we even know, but I just I don't know yet. Plus it doesn't sound as cool. I like the American Muscle
Hardly
with the.
sounds at all.
Yeah, it's just like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even in Fortnite, the
I know. I had to get rid of the Cybertruck because it's just dumb.
yeah, I hear it. Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
All right, last question. Have you had any strange experiences at or by a cemetery? I have a story to go with that, but I want to see what you guys say first.
No, I haven't. I used to like go and hang out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like to walk
I do that
through
too.
cemeteries.
I do too, and look at how old and like, I
Mhm,
love
yeah.
doing that. I mean,
We
not
did-
at night, but yeah.
There
during
used
the
to
day.
be one at our house or down the street. What was it, a mile, Caleb? Down the road,
Yeah.
down the gravel road.
Yeah.
And we used to go down there a lot and then see some of the old ones in the 1800s and different things like that. But the only thing I can say is that one time I could have swore that the eyes, there was like a picture of this lady on her tombstone, and I could have swore the eyes were following me. But I was also like 8, so I could have been wrong.
It wasn't
that's-
like on a
Yeah, but I
white
think when you're
marble rock
young,
or something.
Yeah,
Her
it
face
was.
was like on. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, but I think when you're young, I think young kids can actually see stuff we can't.
You think so?
I do. I think they're more apt to that. They're fresh out of the womb. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That makes sense.
8's not that fresh, but that's 8's a little stale.
They're closer. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're more innocent, more open.
that's
I
true.
think they're more perceptible to that stuff. I've seen that a lot.
Thank you.
Tell us your story,
stuff.
Caleb.
Yeah, I want to hear this story.
Well, last week I was driving. I was taking a septic tank out to the middle of the country to a new build, and I'm driving, listening to the radio, talking about the Royals and everything. And as I get to this crossroad, my radio shuts off, and I'm like, "That's weird." And as I turn, there's a cemetery to my right. As I'm driving by, a lady's voice goes, "Hello." Yeah, the radio's still off. I'm like, "What the?" So I'm just driving.
Oh,
And as I get and unload the septic tank, the radio starts working again. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. And then I drive back through, and my radio shuts off again, but there's no voices. And then a little bit later, it kicks back on. I thought that was really strange.
Holy crap.
did you
Yeah.
say hello back?
I did not say hello back.
No, why didn't you say, oh, hey?
Hey, he's like, get out of my
Hey.
truck.
Yeah, get the hell out of
Well,
here.
Hey, they take the RF readers or
Oh,
whatever
that's
in
crazy.
the
Yeah.
in
So
the
I didn't know if it
shows
was
and-
like the granite or whatever the stones were made out of. If that messed with the radio frequencies or anything like that or what, but it was
I
weird.
don't know why I can't, like, come visit me. I won't be scared. We'll have a conversation, but they don't
Yeah.
want to. I don't get it.
I think you might be scared.
I really don't think
For the record, I am not inviting spirits to come talk to me. You go see Holly. She's in Arizona. I'll send you your address.
I'm not saying like, well, yeah, I am. If you want to come speak with me, come. Sheesh. Show me,
Yeah.
because I have a hard time. I'm such a realist that I have a hard time believing. I don't want to discredit your story. I don't.
No, I agree. Yeah.
It's like I need to hear it and see it for myself, just like aliens, to believe it. So,
Caleb, she just said you're full of crap.
No, I agree with Matt and Meg. I think it's someone on the radio.
Such an
Oh,
instigator.
what a coincidence, Caleb. What a coincidence.
Yeah.
Right as you went by a cemetery.
Yeah, it
Did you
is.
say it was a ham
odd.
radio? I mean,
Yeah.
how often do you hear
And
people
there's
say
no
ham
houses over
radios
there.
interfere with a car radio?
No, Benji just said everyone sends spirits. Nice spirits, all right? Nice ones.
It's
You said
Halloween.
any. You wanted to have a conversation with any spirit.
No, not like evil ones. I mean, maybe we'll have a chat
Hey.
and say, why are you doing this?
Just the
Mhm.
cool ones.
Hey, my cousins grew up in a house right by a cemetery, and I had an
Mhm.
experience in the house
Really?
in the middle of
Really?
the night. Oh yeah, 100%. Just woke
Are
up.
you
in the
not
middle of
going
the
to tell
night,
us
freaking
or
out.
what?
Well, okay, so I
Spit
woke
it
up
out,
in the middle of the
Greg.
night. I was
So-
sleeping on the couch, and I
Mm.
just woke up in a panic in the middle of the night. And I felt like somebody was watching through the window. And the dog, as soon as I woke up, then the dog started barking outside the window. And then I went into my cousin's room and woke him up, and the dogs came around to his window, and the windows are closed, so it's not like they can see in. And I was like freaking out, and my cousin literally was like, "Yeah, there's stuff that happens here in this house all the time," and he says
Wow.
it's haunted. And he told me that, and I was like, because how dogs can sense like spirits and stuff. They can
Mhm.
see that stuff.
Yeah, I have heard that too. Again, need to see it.
Mhm.
Need
Your cousin kind of sucks at life, Greg, for not giving you a heads up before you spent the night
Hey,
there.
ask him
burn
ask him
some
about
old
it.
guys.
He probably remembers. You'll
I'm
see
gonna
him at
start
church.
trolling people in real life now, Holly, because it's so fun. With
I know, like he's
football
enjoying
trolling.
this trolling so much.
But,
Yeah, love the temperature changes. That's something they always see in those shows, those paranormal shows. Like
I
people
can't
get
stand
colder.
those shows because they never get to like the good part.
Ever.
Ever.
It's like the mining shows.
Yes.
Oh, they never
Just
show like I don't care about all this little stuff. Like, let's get to the good stuff. And they
They
never
always leave me disappointed.
always.
It's like
Always.
Elon's robots.
Yep.
All right, are you guys ready for Holly's question?
People have cool bartenders though. But
Yeah.
Hey, bartender.
This one is not going to break your brain, so thanks for that, Holly. Appreciate you.
Shark.
Shark.
Okay, what is the best Wi-Fi or Bluetooth name you have seen?
So this wasn't personal, but I saw it like as a picture that somebody had posted, and it said FBI surveillance van.
That's what I was going to say.
That's a good one.
Mike D's.
Really?
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that
I like
on.
that one.
FBI surveillance van 1. And you'll never guess what his Bluetooth. I just found this out today, and it's ridiculous.
Is it awesome? No, you say ridiculous, but that means awesome. What is it?
It's Mike D.
Not awesome. I don't get it. Like, why of all the things would you put Zeus's flip-flops as your Bluetooth name?
You're not going to misconnect to something.
That's exactly what he said. It's unique. And nobody will know who it is, and it's mine. Zeus
My name
is
is Mike D, and I'm about to get money.
Yeah.
Zeus's stupid flip flops.
I like that one.
I think
What?
intelligent and the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Stop it. Stop it. Yeah. Ours is definitely FBI surveillance 1 and 2.
Ooh,
Yeah.
2 Wi-Fis.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Greg?
Probably the best one I ever saw.
There's my
was
dog saying hi.
one called Not Yours.
Not
Not
yours.
yours.
Not yours.
Not yours.
Leave it alone.
Mhm.
She's not really saying hi. She just wants love.
Yeah.
Aw.
Okay, Greg, you going to
Blow our minds.
blow our minds?
She said it.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Prepare to have your minds blown. So,
I'm muting you.
Gosh, that was not
muting me.
Oh my gosh.
Matt's already mentioned it today about
Oh,
the weather. So we have all this crazy weather, the hurricanes,
Mm.
summer lasting past fall kind of stuff.
yeah.
It's super hot. It should be cold. Like what is
Yeah.
going on? Do you think that's just normal and natural?
It's gonna be
or do you
cold
think
tomorrow.
Is it though?
Mhm.
It always says it's gonna be cold. Then it's like 90.
I'll bet you money.
Wow.
You will? Wow.
Maybe I have the remote control, Greg.
I'm controlling the weather.
Do you think they control the weather through HARPA or whatever it's called? That's what Matt mentioned that
Yeah.
earlier. HARP. You think they do?
I think they can not control it, but I think they can mess with it. I don't
So,
think
like,
if they
not-
want a hurricane, they can just produce a hurricane, but I think they can like make it rain.
DARPA.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, isn't
They
it a
might.
proven fact that they can what they call it, cloud seeding?
Yeah.
And then, don't
Yeah.
they do that in Dubai? I
Wait,
think I've read
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
they
Like that's a
do.
true thing. Like they
Yes.
can. It doesn't always work, but they can set it up to be more in line with how they want it, like when they need rain and things like that. But man, there's a lot of energy in a hurricane. I'm just not sure we can control that kind of energy.
Well, you might want to do some research, Josh.
It's Godzilla.
But I know you don't like homework.
I'm
But
not
have
doing
you,
homework, Greg.
did you see the videos where they show the radar? They show the little spiral blip in the middle of the hurricane, and people are like, "What's that?" Even the meteorologists are like, "What?"
You're talking about the
So,
eye
like-
of the hurricane?
So, like, yeah, in the eye of the hurricane. So, as the hurricane starts, maybe starts small, they beam something into the center of it, and it basically is like an amplifier of what's already there, and a redirect.
I don't know.
Ah,
Listen, I'm old, so I don't really have that many more years left in me, and I'm not gonna. I'm just not worried about that kind of stuff.
Sorry,
but
Rudy.
I do want some rain.
But if they can control that, why not move it out to the ocean and not
Right.
let it hit land or something like that?
Caleb,
I
I'm
mean,
better than to
I'm
ask
helping
Greg
out.
questions like that.
Come on. You think they have good intentions?
Why not?
Why is it, Greg, that all the people in the world that are smart and that can manipulate weather, they use it for evil? How come nobody ever uses it for good? What are these
Supervillain.
people like that have all this stuff? Why can't they just do good things with it?
Maybe that's in our future
Hmm.
I
when the
just
good
don't.
wins in the end.
So that's. I just don't. It's just too evil to believe that they do that. I just really like. If you believe that honestly,
Well-
then why are you here?
Don't you think?
Honestly, let's just really think about that. If
But
you
there's a-
think our government is actually killing people with weather or doing wreaking havoc, why are you even here? Because they've been saying this since I was little. And
Oh.
so I feel like at this
That's what I ask every time, every day.
If you
Why am
think
I
they
here?
are, maybe you should move to Dubai where you know it's 100% fact. I don't
Okay.
know. It's just fucking weird to me to believe that. I don't.
But there's a lot of evil out there. So
But that's big evil. Like
It is big
really,
evil.
really. And no, I don't believe it. I don't, and I don't care who. I mean,
What if it's aliens?
it probably
evil.
is something. Well, we don't know. I don't
There's
know.
another layer to the onion.
Yeah,
Uh,
Well,
I
it's
don't
good.
believe it.
Ponder on it.
And
These things
nothing
are out there for
anybody
everybody
said,
to ponder.
like, yeah, my next when I come out with my segment, it's going to be on misinformation.
Oh my gosh, Meg!
gotcha.
Look at all this
Mm-mm.
conspiracy overload dopamine going on in my brain.
we're gonna have to leave that in the comments.
Oh my!
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's
Whoa!
oh!
No,
big.
just
I
look
just
away,
don't
Greg.
believe it.
Look away.
Meg is giving you every. He's giving you the answer right there. Look at all that evil right there.
Yeah,
All of it.
Yeah.
That's big evil right there.
it is.
Just wait
Well,
for the
there's
big
a lot
event.
more. I mean, and I'm sure there's a lot more than just that. But
Oh, yeah.
There's
I
good.
don't know. I have a hard time with blaming the government for it. I don't want to believe our government is capable to do such evil.
Well, but
Well,
all right.
you
So
said it right there. You don't want to believe it. Neither do
I don't want to believe it, but show me indefinite proof and stop with the freaking speculation. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, Greg, in your face. Holly's coming to your house and gonna put a boot to your butt.
I just don't like it because you're just no.
But okay, but since I've been alive, there's
Mhm.
always been tornadoes. There's always been hurricanes. There's always been earthquakes. There's been
Mhm.
volcanoes.
Yep.
Why are they just now being manipulated by?
Because of the
Government.
election. That
I
is
saw
where
the
it
comments.
comes up.
I just don't. I just have a hard time understanding that. I just do, and maybe I'm just not as smart as Greg.
Watch. Come
Well, it's not-
November 5th, or let's go into next year, January. all the weather conspiracies we're not gonna hear about them anymore. It all depends on who wins the
It
election.
depends on who wins.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I don't know. It's I think it's fake. I think it's just raising people's eyebrows to start thinking, oh, is it? And it's because this government is terrible and we need new government in. And come
You
on.
see, my dog wants to leave.
She's scared.
My dog has had enough of this conspiracy
Your
theory
dog
talk. She's
doesn't
like,
want to believe
I
it
just
either.
want to go home. Like, just let me out of this room.
She's like, I don't want to know.
My
It's
guess
so
is
scary.
my wife just got home as my guess, but I don't know.
Or you have a
Well,
ghost.
should we put this thing to bed?
Yes.
Because I feel like Holly and Greg are going to fist fight.
Sorry, Holly. I love you, Holly.
I don't like this subject at all.
So with the rebranding, did you guys see that I got Mike D in the put it to bed segment?
Yes.
It was in the middle. I changed it up around a little bit, but so what do you guys got? Put this thing to bed. Any last thoughts? Holly, can you and Greg, can you guys make up?
Oh yeah, we're good.
She's good. That was just
She's
I
not
get
great.
it.
Family-
It's part of the
She's
segment.
family time.
It's part of the segment.
She's gonna
We'll still be friends. I
she's
mean,
gonna be she's gonna be at your house in like 3 hours, Greg. Hide.
on a
Hey,
plane.
no, Sean will have
No.
cookies for you.
You just be
Oh, yeah.
prepared. Like you want to talk about it, be prepared for my response.
I'm-
So we'll talk.
Trust me, I get people angry with me all the time.
It's
Hey,
not
I-
even angry. It's just
What?
like, come on.
That's just your
Well,
face,
that's
Greg.
just the word. That's just the response. Like, I'm a nice guy and I'm usually welcoming and warm, but when I mention certain things, it's like a trigger,
Right.
and it's like I totally understand that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, I don't take it personal.
Something about your
Really don't.
face
Oh,
just makes me
God.
want to punch it.
no. Charles.
Hey, I'm just down the road.
True, but I'm tired and I'm gonna take a nap because I'm old. Because I don't have a. What are you drinking, Greg?
It's my new
Like-
copper bottle,
It looks
not an urn.
Like an urn.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say it looks kind of
That's
You're
what
You're
everybody
drinking
keeps
someone's
saying.
ashes.
I take it to work. They're like, "Oh, an urn?" I'm
Wow.
like, "No, a water
Mm.
bottle."
Where'd you find it at?
Amazon,
Online? Or
$17. Got everybody in the family one.
Does it
perfect.
taste coppery?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Ew.
gross.
Metallic copper
Gross.
taste. It's supposed
Is
to be
that
good
good or
for your
bad?
circulation and for your brain.
Huh.
No, thank you.
Think about it. Water's in copper pipes.
Yeah.
Well,
You're
yeah.
drinking out of, I mean,
Well,
Does it taste
some.
like hose water?
like what?
Hose water.
It
Like
tastes
garden
that-
hose water?
Oh, kind of. Yeah.
I
Yeah, I've
remember
drunk
when
out
I
of
was
hose.
a kid, hose water was the shit.
It has a taste
So
of a
good.
green hose.
It's different. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You know, us and the dogs. You know, you take one, you give it to the dog.
Exactly.
Keep on playing.
Exactly.
Pour
Mhm.
some out for your homies. Give some to
Yeah.
the dogs and the cats.
Spray them down.
Yeah.
Spray everybody down. You
Oh
know.
my gosh.
It's probably why I didn't get COVID. Just saying.
Oh,
If you
maybe.
can survive drinking out of that hose, you're going to be good to go.
That's probably it.
A couple things in as we close this thing down.
What?
Susan, we
Sorry.
don't feel bad for you. I know I'm not going to apologize. We're going to make fun of you when we sign off. But giveaway, don't forget about the giveaway. So tomorrow, be on the lookout for X. There are going to just be a few simple things that you have to do. And next week, through I don't know what you call it anymore, like Twitter pickers, what we used to call it. Now it's called X. I don't know what you call it, but we'll let the AI decide who's
Extra
going to
picker.
win. And then you can choose to get that through Cash App, or you can choose to get that in Solana. But we're going to give away $100 next week. So get signed up. Would love to see some familiar faces in that giveaway, and just try to help make some people smile. So
Yes.
besides that,
Did
guys,
we do the
Smile.
giveaway for the NFT thing?
oh yeah, we probably should have, but I don't have the video.
We'll do it next week.
It's you have it.
I'll
Swag.
post
The
it.
drive.
Yeah, I don't have
Post
time to
it.
do it. I'll post it tonight. I'll
Crap.
post the NFT giveaway tonight and let everybody know who won that raffle. and then Greg can go ahead and get that money sent over to him. So
crap, I forgot to remind you.
Yeah, I know there's some more buys
My
coming in over the next couple of weeks, so we should still have a raffle at the end of October. So we should still have at least one more as long as people are interested. But yeah, I'll post that video just separately, and then we'll get that money to him today. But next week it'll be for $100. And it doesn't matter if you've ever won before or not. Everybody can enter, and we'll be happy to spread the wealth a little bit. So that's it. Thanks for joining us. I think it worked on X.
Do we owe people golden tickets?
I think we did.
Who?
Meg?
Meg and Matt.
Meg and Matt golden tickets.
Mac? I thought Matt gave his away.
Oh, he may have.
Oh,
who did he give it to?
I don't remember.
Oh shit.
But Meg hasn't got.
We'll get it caught up this week. Matt and Meg.
I have mine written down because my Family Feud space last 3 weeks ago, a while ago.
Yeah,
they all did. Yeah, I have those.
So you go ahead and add those two people to your list and just knock it all out at once, and I'm not going to think about it ever again.
Matt said he didn't give it away. I thought you did, but maybe not.
No, I don't think he did.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty much. I thought he said that if there was somebody else out there that had never won one, to give it to them, but I'm not sure we did that. So just give it to Matt.
Okay.
But Matt is not winning the other giveaway. No, he might. He could, as long as he follows through with the directions on X. So, anyways, guys, love you. Have a great week, and God bless.
Be kind.
I'm Caleb. Please like and subscribe.